In the shadows of fallen darkness, the wings of the night creature await their silent signal from the moon. Wait, that's not right. This is Thrills and Chills episode 4. We're not some classical writer writing about some horror, but it is October, which means we are covering a defunct coaster each week. I'm Dominic, and I'm joined with my guest co-host for the week. It's Zachary. Say hi.
I was told I was going to get free Arby's. I do not like Arby's, but I do like Dom, so here I am.
Anyways, today's coaster that we are talking about is the Bat at Kings Island, and not the one that exists today. We are talking about the original Bat that opened in 1981 at Kings Island, which was the first aero suspended coaster. So, Zach, have you ever ridden an aero suspended coaster?
I don't really ride coasters that often, Dom. I'm going to be real with you. Now, an aero suspended coaster, could you tell us what that is? Because I don't think I've ever been on one of those before.
Okay, so I want to just explain this before we continue. It seems similar to an inverted coaster. A suspended coaster is not an inverted coaster, though. A suspended coaster, the cars under the track are able to swing out besides the track on the turns. Unlike how inverted coasters are locked in a rigid position and they can't swing out on the turns. However, they can complete different maneuvers that the swinging cars can't, like inversions under the track. So a suspended coaster would be something like Ninja at Six Flags Magic Mountain, or Vortex at Canada's Wonderland.
Dom, I have a question. You've seen that Donkey Kong ride at Universal, the one that's the concepts. Could that be considered a suspended coaster?
No, that's a boom coaster. Boom coaster is it has a fake track in front of it, but you ride. It's attached to a wheel assembly that's on the side that you can't see. So the track that you're actually on is on the side. It's a bit complicated to explain with the time that we have right now, but it's a completely different concept. And that's also, you're sitting down. You're not under the track. You're besides the track.
I do love sitting down.
Me too, man. Me too.
That's why we're sitting down right now at WQAQ.
Connecticut's best college radio station, or your money back guaranteed.
I love money. Can I have some money?
You can have free Arby's.
Man, I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's.
How hungry?
So hungry.
All right. So I want
Jack-o'-lantern.
I want to get back to our story on the Bat, but we're not starting in 1981. We're going all the way back to 1902.
I was hoping we were going to talk about 1984. I love that story.
You're using what's the thing that they call it? Like,
I'm being silenced. I'm being silenced on the air. This is literally 1984.
Was it like anti-speak or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't it like bad speak or something? Anyways, back to what we were.
I did not read the book. Let this be known.
Me either. We were supposed to.
Listen.
We were going to, but then COVID happened.
I read The Giver. I read Seeds. I read all the books except for 1984. But I still know 1984 when I see it, and I'm being silenced. That's why my voice is going to citywide, possibly nationwide. If you're listening to this, just know that I'm being silenced.
You'll get free Arby's if you don't pipe up again with speaking.
Help me! Help me! He's threatening me with free Arby's! Help!
Anyways, we're going to California, where in 1902, Bisbee Spiral Airship opens. Now, I want to just show you this. This was built in 1902, Zach. I just want to say the only way that I would ride this is by writing a will and then getting on it.
Oh, my God.
This was built in 1902. I just want to say that.
Where's the second Twin Tower?
Oh, my God. Okay. Anyways, moving on from that. That was the first suspended coaster of all time. First suspended coaster just ever. So it was built in 1902, closed in around 1915. We don't quite know, but it was in Long Beach, California, and it definitely looks like a death trap. That's all I'll say, man.
Wait, that's a roller coaster?
Yes, that is a roller coaster.
It looks like a tower.
Not again, man. Not again.
No. Listen. I can't make two jokes in a row. No, I'm being serious. Oh my god.
Anyway.
No, it legitimately looks like a tower. Like, have you ever seen that Russian palace? I forget its name, but like,
what is it? The Kremlin.
yeah, it looks like one of the pillars of the Kremlin.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
God, this guy just doesn't trust me. I wonder why. No idea. Absolutely nothing comes to mind.
He's secretly probably plotting to kill me. But around this time also, aerial glide at Shipley Glen Pleasure Grounds in the United Kingdom. Why are we in the UK for this one, guys? Open to it was another very early suspended coaster. This one lasted far longer and closed in 2002, which is actually kind of incredible that it lasted that long. But these were the first suspended coasters, fairly mild. Now, we're going to jump forward a while, all the way to 1975. Now, Zach, do you know Oktoberfest? Like the famous fair in Germany, Oktoberfest.
I do love the Germans.
Oktoberfest, if you don't know, it's pretty much just a giant fair. Lots of rides, lots of beverages. Not quite sure if I could say that on the air, but in 1975, the German company Messerschmitt, who was a airplane manufacturer, built a suspended coaster, the first modern suspended coaster, Alpenflug. And Alpenflug was designed by Werner Stengel. And
that's not a real name.
no, it's definitely a real name.
That's not a real name.
That is a real name.
That's not a real name.
Yes, his name is Werner Stengel.
That's not a real name.
Okay.
Listen, I've met a lot of people.
Whatever you say,
I've met
buddy.
a lot of people, but I've never met a Werner Stengel.
What is it? I haven't met him either, but he's definitely real. That's all I could say.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
Okay, I'll prove it.
For the record, he is going on the internet. He typed something in, but had to untype it. He's untyping it again. No, now he's typing something. Is he going to get it right this time?
There you go. That's him.
It's Photoshop. This man is showing me a Photoshopped image.
1984.
Don't believe him.
1984.
This is censure of free speech.
1984.
1984.
1984. We're both claiming this. All right. So Alpenflug, it was designed by Werner Stengel, who is pretty much the most accomplished coaster designer of all time. He's designed well over 500 coasters. And when he designed this in collaboration with Messerschmitt, he was like, hey guys, you gotta bank the turns on this because it will cause issues eventually. And they're like, screw that, we gotta save our money. So they built it without banking the turns. And so it premiered during Oktoberfest in 1975. And then after the event concluded, it never ran again because it was immediately scrapped due to the track already forming stress fractures from the trains trying to bank the track into place, even though the track was not banked around the turns. So you can kind of see the problem there where the train is trying to forcibly bend track into place, yet it cannot do that. So you would think the next time around they would get it right. Well,
did they?
No.
Aww.
Frankly, because in 1979, Aerodynamics, who pretty much pioneered the modern steel coaster as we know it, began testing their prototype suspended coaster model, which I have a video of. I just want to show you, Zach. So this was the first one.
That's a man in a wig. That's not real hair. I've seen real hair before, and that's not it.
We come up with an artist conception of the ride.
Artist conception, okay.
We find that to check the ride dynamics.
Listen, there's no Subway Surfer gameplay. This is kind of hard to pay attention to, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, look at that.
Oh! This is better than Subway Surfers.
And you can see how there's a corkscrew. I just want to state that the corkscrew was never built because it would have ripped itself apart.
Yeah, that looks dangerous. Interesting. Is that what the coaster actually supposed to look like?
That's what they look like.
Wow.
So you can see how it swings out on the turns.
Yeah. Huh. Stay in school. Physics will teach you something cool, I guess.
And now you get to see a live POV of it from 1979.
Wow, I love POV. What is this music?
Stock music from 1979. You're gonna go with it, buddy. And you can
Stock
see
music.
you can see how it's how it swings around the turns. Now, at this point, we're going to...
Actually, you know what that reminds me of? You know at Universal, that pterodactyl ride?
Pterodon Flyers.
Yeah,
that is
the
a suspended coaster.
Interesting.
We're gonna jump ahead.
It's a very tame but very fun ride. I do enjoy it.
That is a story in itself because that's another problematic ride, but we're just getting to the problematic
Is it
part.
a problematic ride because only children can be on it unless you...
Oh no, it had lots of issues when being built. So we're going to jump ahead to 1980. At this point, a small park in Mason, Ohio, called Kings Island.
Ohio, you say?
Yes. Don't you...
Ohio isn't real silly.
Oh. Anyways, in April of 1980, when Kings Island opens for the 1980 season, most guests have noticed something weird going on next to the Beast in a clearing in the Coney Island section of the park, where it seems like upside-down roller coaster track is being installed. Now, I just want to preface this. Nobody had seen this in 1980, so this was kind of what's going on here, y'all?
Remember, folks, if you see something, say something, especially if it's about coasters. No one knows when a rogue coaster is going to show up and kill your family.
Because coasters kill my grandma, okay?
I hate my grandma.
You, huh? Anyways, there was also a sign at this point on the plot of land where it was being installed. Coming spring 1981, a new creature is about to escape. And, well, most guests didn't learn until October 29th, 1980, when Kings Island announced the Bat, the first aero-suspended coaster, which cost... Batman.
No, it's just Bat.
Bat.
It's just Bat.
We're going Bat to the future. Which, yes, that is our episode title today.
Oh my god, wait, there's a new episode tonight. Thrills and Chills.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
I wonder...
Wow.
Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Audience...
In a premier launch coaster? Precisely, Marty.
This weird guy's asking for my audience suggestions. I think I should suggest him to get off the air.
Boo, get off the stage.
Oh, wait, they're live now. I should probably shut up.
What is it? So, it was the Bat was announced for a cost of $3,800,000, so $3.8 million. It was announced to be 100 feet tall, 2,456 feet long, and reached a top speed of 34 miles an hour. The ride was immediately met with mass media coverage due to the fact that nobody had ever seen a coaster like this. So by this point, construction had already fully ramped up, and by November of 1980, construction was completed. Some of the construction stats and materials were 2.5 million pounds of concrete, 184-inch pipe welds, 90 12-inch pipe welds, 162 saddle welds, and 100,000 steel anchor bolts. Now, as we go through the winter, ride just kind of sits there in the plot of land. It's the winter, can't really do much in Ohio because it's the winter, and it's freezing there in the winter. However, on April 26, 1981, the Bat opened as the first aero-suspended coaster and immediately began having multiple technical issues.
I guess that's why it's called defunct.
This is true. Some of these are some of these are including premature wear and tear on each car's shock absorbers, which allowed it to swing out, but they were wearing out so badly that they were being replaced daily. Frequent computer system faults, which required engineers to complete an entire track walk to restart the ride. Chain dogs, which would latch onto the chain lift hill, becoming misaligned and braking, mainly on the second lift hill. Brake fins becoming misaligned with the brakes, causing damage to not only the brakes, but the trains. The wait times in excess of 3 hours frequently. And finally, the biggest issue, the track and support having stress fractures due to a lack of banking on the track because aerodynamics wanted to save money when building it. Unfortunately, they did not know what happened with Messerschmitt and Alpenflug, so they were oblivious to what happened and proceeded to not bank the turns, causing all of the issues pretty much. Had they banked the turns and just changed a few things, the ride probably could have survived a lot longer. However, when the ride did operate, most guests absolutely loved the ride. Like, guests were praising it, like, very frequently, saying it was one of their favorite rides of all time because there was just nothing like it at this time. The only other ones that existed, one was in Germany, and one was still in England at this time, and then the only one in the United States had been long defunct for nearly 80 years at this point. So, throughout these issues, while guests endured the horrible wait times, many mechanical breakdowns and failures, and they loved the ride, it was just putting so much strain on the park. And in August of 1983, the Bat suffered an unknown mechanical failure of some type, and it would remain closed for the rest of the year. And then in March of 1984, Kings Island announced that the Bat would remain closed for the upcoming season as they continued to review the issues around its closure, because Aero engineers were staying on site to help with assessing the ride's problems pretty much on a daily basis.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Pretty much that's all it boils down to in the end.
I guess this is why people like Superman more.
There isn't even a Superman at this park.
I know. Batman.
Batman is cooler than Superman.
What?
You heard me.
No, I actually
Anyways.
didn't hear you. Can you say that again?
I said Batman's cooler. Anyways.
Okay, so you have that right. Batman is indeed cooler than Superman. However, Superman embodies the American spirit of hope, freedom, and justice. So, yes, Batman is cool, but Superman is nice. And sometimes that's better.
Dan ask. Plus ratio.
It's crazy.
Anyways.
Oh, man, it sure would be a shame.
Anyways.
Literally 1984 over here. Oh, my God, guys.
You're getting free Arby's out of this.
No! I'll be good, please.
That's better. Anyways. During these technical issues, in the summer of 1984, 2 other revised suspended coasters built by Aero would end up opening. These being XLR8 at Six Flags Astroworld in Houston, Texas, and then the Big Bad Wolf at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
Busch Gardens? I sure hope he does. I hear it's good for the soul.
Could not find a way to fix the ride, unfortunately.
How do you think they could have fixed the ride?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They're cooked.
There was probably no way to fix the original Bat.
That's rough.
Because it would have required just redoing all the supports, all the track, all the systems, all the braking systems, the computer system, the lift hills, pretty much everything would have had to be just redone, which it would have cost exponentially more than what it cost to demolish it, which was $70,000 in 1984.
But does the Bat come back?
We'll get there.
Oh, wow.
Because
Batman Returns.
Bat is forever. Batman Forever? Bad movie, but what was it? Because we're going to jump ahead to May 30th, 1986, because...
Wait. We were already in the future. Are we seriously going back to the future? Again?
We're going back to the future. Yes, Zach.
Oh, my God.
Anyways.
Maybe I should just take the free Arby's and leave, honestly.
You made the commitment to do this, buddy. Anyways, May 30th, 1986, Kings Island announced that they would be building a brand new, groundbreaking roller coaster for the 1987 season. While unnamed, the coaster was announced to be a sit-down looping coaster, and it would have 6 inversions, the most on any coaster in the world at this time. And it was announced also that it would be taking the place of the Bat in its former plot and built by, yes, the same company, aerodynamics, because they gave Kings Island officials a deal, kind of like a, hey, sorry, we can give you this instead. And they said, yeah, we'll take that. And throughout June, construction began. And in July of 1986, Vortex was announced for Kings Island, which would be the world's first roller coaster with 6 inversions, 2 loops, 2 corkscrews, and a bat wing, which was the most in the world at any time. And it was monumental. Huge press. And then on April 11th, 1987, Vortex opened as the world's first 6 inversion coaster. And it was immediately received with pretty much critical acclaim. Most guests absolutely loved the ride at that time, saying
that time?
Yes.
Are we about to get hit with a killer backstory?
No.
Oh.
Vortex is a story in itself.
You're a story in itself.
This is literally 1984.
Literally.
Anyways, in 1992, because we're going to jump ahead again, and I'm sorry also that I'm trying to jump through this very quickly. We have a very long script today.
This is true.
In 1992, Paramount, yes, that Paramount.
The streaming company?
No, the movie company. The people that made the best movie of all time, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I think that you're thinking about Paramount Plus, the streaming company.
No comment. Anyways, in 1992, Paramount Pictures announced that they purchased Kings Island, Kings Dominion, Carowinds, Canada's Wonderland, and Marriott's Great America in Santa Clara, California, and would be rebranding them in the following season, all to the Paramount Parks. However,
Paramount Plus?
No, Paramount Parks.
Paramount Plus?
Paramount Parks.
Paramount Plus?
Paramount Parks.
Paramount Plus?
Get over here! I'm gonna...
He's taking out the Arby's. The Arby's is leaving the bag.
What you see here, people, what you can visualize is an Arby's roast beef sandwich. I don't actually have Arby's. We're just joking about that. For now.
He does have Arby's. He just doesn't want to get arrested.
This is literally 1984.
Yes, because I'm silencing your voice. This is true. I am making sure that he can't talk. That's literally 1984.
Anyways. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Anyways, on November 11th, 1992, Kings Island announced Top Gun, a brand new aero-suspended coaster themed to the Top Gun movie that came out in 1986.
What in the U.S. propaganda?
It would be 78 feet tall.
Feet? That's awesome.
Get out right now. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Well, they could have done anything. Meters, inches.
Well, we're not using the metric system because we use the imperial system because what is a kilometer?
God bless America.
You hit red, by the way.
Was it the red part or was it the green part?
It was the red part. Well, it was the green part hitting the red part.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
No, I think it's just the green part.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Do you want us to clip the green wire or the red wire?
Chat, I need you to clip this. And by this, I mean the red wire. And that's... Skibbity. I don't think you can say it on air. If I'm not found, if my body...
I'm about to sound like Terrence Fletcher.
Who the hell is Terrence Fletcher?
Not quite my tempo.
Not quite my tempo? This is my tempo. Do, 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 ba-da-ba, do, 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 da-ba-da.
We're gonna do that again.
Do, 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 ba-da-ba. You said again. You said again.
I'm pretending to be Terrence Fletcher, buddy.
Who the hell is Terrence Fletcher?
The guy from the movie Whiplash.
Oh, I love Whiplash. I mean, I don't really like Whiplash that much. It's anxiety inducing.
That's the point. That's the point of the movie. That's what makes it good.
You can recognize something as good while still saying it makes you feel anxious.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So we're saying the same thing.
Sure, man. Whatever you say, man. Moving on.
Movie on. Paramount
Plus. Top Gun.
I like the way you think.
Heading back to Kings Island. Top Gun was announced to be the park's second aero suspended coaster, which is kind of weird, going back to the model that gave them so much trouble in the 1990s. So, it's the 1980s.
1984?
I'm about to burn a book like Fahrenheit 451. I'm about to burn every copy of 1984.
My bad, guys. I'm being a 1980 bore.
I'm about a 1980 snore with you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm not going to finish that joke. Go ahead.
I know exactly what you were going to say.
Oh, yeah? What was I going to say?
This is like the part in Spaceballs. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
Chicken!
Prepare!
All our food keeps blowing up.
Prepare for ludicrous speed! Ludicrous speed!
They've gone to plaid.
Because we're going supersonic.
Sonic?
No.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I could talk all day about Sonic the Hedgehog, but out of respect, I'll only talk about him for 30 seconds.
No, this is not your union break. This is not your union break.
No.
You can talk about the Sonic restaurant chain.
Listen.
You can talk about the Sonic restaurant chain.
Triplets are born.
No.
The throne awaits.
1984. 1984. I call 1984.
Of a deadly fate.
No. Don't
give up your children.
No. Get out.
Separate.
Get out. I'm wheeling you out of the room.
Bide your time.
No, I'm getting you out of the room. You're gone. Bye. Oh. Sorry about that, folks.
Sonic.
No. Oh my God, no. Oh crap.
It's okay. Is this thing still on?
Is there anyone here named Mike? That concludes the mic check.
That's terrible. I give you my respect.
Well, we're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. That's right. Wait, no, that's wrong. We're going back in time to April 9th, 1993, when Top Gun opens as the second aero suspended coaster at Kings Island. Guest reception immediately is off the walls positive, and this immediately kickstarts Kings Island into a new era under the Paramount Parks, where they would install multiple movie-based rides and attractions, such as Tomb Raider the Ride in 2002. They also installed what is it? Drop Zone? I think that's a movie? Yeah, Drop Zone, Stunt Tower. A drop tower themed to the Drop Zone movie of 1994. Additionally, they would also add Face Off, a Vekoma and Vertigo inverted boomerang coaster themed to the movie Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, because I want to take his face off.
The menu?
That's right. We're going back in time to take his face off.
The menu.
Sure, man. We're gonna roll with that.
What? It's off the menu.
No, he wants to take his face off. I want to take his face off.
Guys, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think Dom's starting to go a little crazy.
Crazy?
They keep talking about the Hat Man, and
crazy?
Honestly,
I was crazy once.
I think they took a little bit too much Benadryl last night.
Crazy? I was crazy.
Wait,
no. We can't joke about that because I
We can't joke about the Hat Man?
No, we can't joke about Benadryl, probably.
Oh, I want to joke about the Hat Man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so if you ever seen Curious George, there's this man in the yellow hat, right?
Is his name literally Hat Man?
No, he's the man in the yellow hat. Hat Man is literally Batman, except he wears an awesome fedora.
His name is literally the man with the yellow hat.
Exactly.
No, wait, no. That's not his name. His name is Ted Shackelford.
Nuh-uh, his name is... No.
His name is Ted Shackelford.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, guys. Yeah, no, his name is...
We're dropping Curious George lore on you in the year of 2024. Let's go. This is what college is about.
Yes, Theodore Ted Shackelford, known to the public as the man with the yellow hat, is there... I can't pronounce that word, of the Curious George franchise. I don't know why it's down there.
Let me see. Oh, Deuteragonist?
See, you couldn't even pronounce that first.
I know what the word is. It's just been a
Okay,
while.
buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, his name is Ted. Like the bear?
How are we talking about... This is Thrills and Chills, and I'm not even scared. Where's the chills? Where's the thrills?
They're in the shadows of falling darkness.
Where's the darkness?
The darkness is the edginess. I don't know where I'm going with this, man.
Bro's cooked. Bro's washed. Bro's done for. He's finished.
If you don't hear from Zach in a while, there's nothing suspicious going on.
This is true. I just really like going on long, unexplained vacations.
Number 5 is alive.
Say that again.
Number 5 is alive. Outpost 5.
Who? What the hell is an Outpost 5?
I don't think this guy gets it, guys. Does he know?
No, I don't know.
He doesn't know!
Do 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 bum bum do 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 bum bum do 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 do. All right, get back on track, you moron.
Brother, because we're hopping all the way to June 30th, 2006.
Oh, is this the part where the triplets are born?
No, this is the part where Cedar Fair buys all the Paramount parks because Paramount doesn't want to run them anymore.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, I know. Which they immediately proceed to rename and debrand all of the rides with Paramount properties. So,
oh, man.
Tomb Raider the ride becomes the Crypt. And Face Off becomes in Vertigo.
So
Drop
tired.
Zone Stunt Tower just becomes Drop Tower. We couldn't do any better, guys.
Boring.
Italian Job Stunt Coaster becomes
Italian?
Mangia.
I had an Italian sandwich today. It was awesome.
Hell yeah, brother.
Have you ever had an Italian sub? So good.
I don't really like them, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. Why am I your co-host again?
You're here to make me more interesting. I'm the boring one here. You're the one with the comedy, yet your comedy bits haven't been hitting that hard tonight.
The only thing hitting hard is my fist. In your face.
Ow!
See? That's my point.
Damn it! Ow, that actually hurts.
If you hit yourself and it hurts, are you strong or are you weak?
You just hit me.
I know, and it was hilarious.
You just hit me directly in the shoulder, man. You just hit me directly in the shoulder.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Yeah, we just had
We just need to take a quick pause real quick.
Yeah, we just had a bit of Sorry about that, folks.
God, I swear, chivalry is dead nowadays.
Technical difficulties, excuse me. This one punched me in the shoulder.
Okay. If you've ever seen a radio show, you know sound effects can do some really cool things. This was all fake. I did not hit Dominic. Nor would I ever hit Dominic.
This is 1984.
Listen. I have never punched Dominic in the face. There is no war in the East.
You didn't punch me in the... Wait, hang on. What did you say?
I don't know. What did I say? I don't remember what I said.
Do
you remember what I said? Because I don't remember what I said. What did I say?
Hang on, technical difficulties again.
Wrong button.
The war... Sorry about that. We are having lots of issues right now just with our sequencers and stuff.
Brother, this guy stinks.
It's neither of our fault. It's neither of our fault.
Okay.
So this is just what's going on with our sequencer, so we apologize what's going on. It must be the radio communications from Flight Deck at Kings Island, because that's what they renamed Top Gun in 2007 because they did not renew the Paramount license. Now, the ride would stay this way for a good solid 7 years until, well, good solid 7 years because Banshee opened at this time. A B&M inverted coaster taking the spot of the Outpost 5 coaster that nobody liked, probably. Son of Beast, which, that's another story in itself. We'll talk about that a different time, but at this point, Banshee, which is themed to a banshee, which is a spirit in Irish mythology, which pretty much screams when someone in your family is about to die. So, hey, Zach. Zach, you know what I have to say?
What? Oh, man. I was really looking forward to graduating. Oh, well. Guess I'll die.
It's not you. It's someone in your family.
Well, that's not very nice.
That's just how Irish folklore goes, man. I just gotta do what my contract says.
But there are people I like in my family.
I just gotta do what my contract says.
What does your contract say?
That as long as I screamed at someone, someone in your family is going to...
But why would you do that? I thought we were friends.
Well, hey, they get to ride the defunct coaster now.
There are defunct coasters in hell?
Who are you implying is going there?
Well, I just thought that's where defunct coasters go. Do all coasters go to heaven?
No.
Oh. So, you're implying that they're going to hell?
No.
That's so cringe.
I'm not implying either. I'm just saying they...
Fudge. Flapadoodle.
This one's playing,
I'm playing a stupid game.
Subway Surfers, because his attention span isn't longer than 8 seconds.
Subway Surfers. Fudge balls. It happens.
Hey, over here.
Jingle, jingle.
Free Arby's.
I gotta go.
Jangling the keys in front of the Kings Island locals with another Son of Beast reference. We're never bringing it back. But to tie in with the new spooky theme of Banshee, Kings Island would retheme and repaint Flight Deck and rename it to the Bat once again. But here's the funny part. Because Bat is a completely different ride than the old Bat. The new Bat it's completely different. It doesn't even like follow the same track layout. So they're completely different rides. So the old Bat is now just kind of overshadowed by the new Bat.
How many bats are there?
Let's see. How many coasters include the name Bat in the name?
No.
At least
4? At least
46 46. At least 46.
46 bat coasters.
At least ones that include the name.
Each one more batty and battier than the rest.
We have 1, 2. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 Batman the Rides.
Why is Batman riding so many coasters? Doesn't he have crime to fight?
This is true. This is what the taxpayers are paying for.
Go fight crime, Batman. I swear to God. Get off your lazy bum.
But, yeah, the Bat is now operating to this day at Kings Island. The new Bat, not the old Bat. I don't want to confuse anyone.
See, an old Bat is one that has gray hair and goes flap, 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 but at a slower pace because it's old.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just called Dracula.
I've on to ride a coaster.
Whatever this guy says.
Chat, I'm off my game. All right, well, you must forgive the impromptu notice, but my planet needs me, and I'm definitely not...
Planet Sheen?
Yes, Planet Sheen.
Been there, Sheen that.
So, I hope you have a great evening, and thank you all so much for tuning into Thrills and Chills. I'm Zachary Nadell, and I have to call out for the night. Later.
Bye?
Bye.
See ya?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, bye. Thanks for not giving me free Arby's.
Hey, get back here! Get back here! Sorry about that. Sorry about my co-host. He just isn't up for the... Actually, no, well, like, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Yeah, Bat is still operating to this day as probably one of the best air suspended coasters. And that's about it for this episode. I'm sorry that I tried to rush this today. I just want to state that my script for this episode was 3.5 pages long, nearly 4 pages. So I was trying to get through as much as I could before, like, the hour's up. And I did fairly well. So, I think that I got down through what I needed to get through. Because right now we have news to go through. Oh, yeah. We have lots of news to go through. Because we have not only... We have to cover some audience suggestions, too. Let me check. Did we get any audience suggestions? No. Come on, y'all. Can't run the show alone. But we have news to cover for today. Because King's Dominion announced that they are going to close Project 305 at the end of the month to get renamed. They're repainting that orange and yellow. Well, orange and black right now. Construction for Siren's Curse at Cedar Point is underway. Canada's Wonderland is starting Alpine Fury vertical construction, which is very cool, and that's going around another aero suspended coaster in Vortex. RMC unveiled another Wild Moose coaster. Why would you buy one of these? Tokyo Disneyland is demolishing their old Space Mountain in preparation for the new one. Hex Legend of the Towers is reopening soon at, Alton Towers in the UK. Steel Curtain is getting its new supports put in currently. New footers poured for new supports for the ride. Worlds of Fun maintenance staff is authorizing a strike right now after they unionized because they're extremely understaffed and they're trying to negotiate for better contracts. So hell yeah to those guys. I support you. Let's see what else happened. Cedar Point is running their carousel backwards. Slow news day yesterday. Universal filed a patent to tell if someone line jumped. Is it? Let's see, what else occurred? Oh yeah, Hyperia valleyed again at Thorpe Park after it did earlier this year. Quasi Amusement Park, which is like 30 minutes up the road from WQAQ's station, announced actually a brand new spinning coaster. So yay, shout out to Quasi. I will try and be there for the opening day of that new coaster, which will be opening next year. What else? There's not much left. Oh yeah, SeaWorld San Antonio announced a new coaster called Beach Rescue Racer. It's a new Zyre family coaster, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, speaking of Banshee at Kings Island, it bumped, so it slipped through the brakes and two trains kind of played bumper cars with each other because they bounced and they hit on the brakes. So nobody was injured by that apparently, so for anyone affected, hope you guys are okay. Dragon's Fury also valleyed at Chessington Worlds of Adventures. Why does stuff in the UK keep valleying? That's so weird. That's about it practically. And one other thing did occur. North Carolina's Chimney Rock County Fair was washed away practically completely as Hurricane Helen rolled through the area and completely destroyed the park. I want to just say, for anyone affected by Hurricane Helen, my heart goes out to you, and please know that there are multiple resources to support you in this time that you guys are struggling, and again, I am so sorry for all the destruction that this has caused. So that's about it for episode 4 of Thrills and Chills. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.